Yeah, what's good, y'all? My name is Shadiq. We're checking out Mitch's second Mad About Bars. I don't even know why the first one got taken down. I'm not gonna hold you, but when I heard it, that was the moment I really became a believer. Once Rag Talk put me on, especially Spacey. Shout out to Spacey for Rag Talk. But when I started listening to this man's whole catalog, I knew he had something special. Not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
You are now locked in to Crossover Media.
What you say, Mitch? Second time lucky?
Look,
I know the people were rocking with you the first time round,
That's a fact. That
but I
first
know
one
they
was
never
cold.
anticipated you to spin back for another one.
I'm happy he did.
So here we go.
look,
It's Mitch,
look,
Mad About Bars.
check. Look, I went from waving this gun to Jay-Z or Brum. They wanna rap and drill, how much have they done? I got a nephew called Ray, he ain't bringing the rum. Elephant.
What you say, Mitch?
I
Second
heard
time lucky?
Ray and I already knew that was gonna happen. Like,
Look,
I
I know
just
the people were...
finished reacting to Gets His Dilly Duppy, and I said I finally found the words. I'm probably gonna be saying this in a lot of reactions. I finally found the words to describe why I like certain punchlines over others. It's when they arrange it like battle rap, right? Where they set the punchline, which would normally be at the end, in the middle, and then they let you know exactly why they made that correlation. Man said I had a nephew named Ray. He said something about rum. Obviously Ray and Neff.
rocking with you the first time round, but I know they never anticipated you to spin back for
And this
another
beat
one.
is mud too. I like the
So here we go.
bounciness to it. Like,
look,
Mitch always stands
Mitch,
out.
look,
Mad About Bars.
check. Look, I went from waving this gun to Jay-Z or Brum. They wanna rap and drill, how much have they done? I got a nephew called Ray, he ain't bringing the rum. Elephant man, the way he give the pagans a run, and now they know how
Okay, it's one of those. It's one of those. And Mitch has one of those flows that's so iconic. Like, he can use it however many times. I don't care. I'm still going to rinse it because nobody else can do it. He has this thing where he puts a delay in the verse while he's talking, and then he does it again, and he does it again, and he might keep going, and he does that over and over again. Like, it's so cold the way that he does it.
What you say, Mitch? Second time lucky?
look,
I know the people were rocking with you the first time round, but I know they never anticipated you to spin back for another one. So here we go.
look,
It's Mitch,
look,
Mad About Bars.
check. Look, I went from waving this gun to Jay-Z or Brum. They wanna rap and drill, how much have they done? I got a nephew called Ray, he ain't bringing the rum. Elephant man, the way he give the pagans a run, and now they know how I'm coming. I already come, I had to spin it on blocks, we already spun. Way before I drop win, they say I already won. Took the dingers off the Ackies, now they calling me Lun. The helium, I want Dior tops in medium. Sucking balloons, I don't agree with them. Pick this polo, this
Yeah, especially after listening to freaking Gets His Daily Duppy, I understand why I start gravitating towards certain artists over others. I finally put it all into words. They combine their punchlines into sequences. It isn't just one-off lines. They create a whole thing. He said something about, he made one kind of reference around like air or some kind of whatever it was, right? But then he went into the helium, whatever. Then he has this whole thing where it's all kind of lines that are related to each other. I don't remember exactly what it was he said. Obviously, I just heard it for the first time. So I'm going to wheel it and I'm just point it out so you can see what I'm talking about.
already won. Took the different man, the way he give the pagans a run, and now they know how I'm coming. I already come, I had to spin it on blocks, we already spun. Way before I drop win, they say I already won. Took the dingers off the Ackies, now they calling me Lun. The helium, I want Dior tops in medium. Sucking balloons, I don't agree with them. Pick this polo, this podium. I went from Nickelodeon. Music got me cake, it's Napoleon. I shall overcome. In my fours, all these Jordan ones. Now they want a picture like Jordan Dunn. Overall, the man are overdone. Things I couldn't show my son, but I can show this drum. You can hold this pun. NSG, I'm with some black youths in PSG tracksuits. Trying to turn a boy into a statue. Stand alone by choice, I never had to.
Again, now, it may or may not be on purpose, right? He said, turn a boy into a statue. Then he said, stand alone. So I don't know if that could be a coincidence, right? But even just with his demeanor, what he did, where he kind of made himself look like a statue, right? We talking about standing alone. Like, these are the little things that I appreciate, in which the ways that these artists put their thoughts together, son, is mod.
Music got me cake, it's Napoleon. I shall overcome. In my fours, all these Jordan ones. Now they want a picture like Jordan done. Overall, the man are overdone. Things I couldn't show my son, but I can show this drum. You can hold this pun. NSG, I'm with some black youths in PSG tracksuits, trying to turn a boy into a statue. Stand alone by choice, I never had to. And had to dress like JLS in a rap group. DDT, from the back roads, PDC. Go on like a goon, but it's PVC. I'm the oil like CBT, this game is just me and me. I was home alone like DBE. Nameless and brainless, the famous and dangerous.
Obviously, because Debug Europe has, I think it's either a song or a project called Home Alone. Heard it. Yeah, man, this one. And you know what's the thing? It kind of sucks. I feel like Mitch deserves way more attention, but I also think that it makes sense for him to have a niche core audience. I think it makes sense for an artist like him to just really have that one core, and they're probably older, maybe in like their later, mid to late 20s, maybe even older 30s, I would imagine is going to be his core audience. But those are the kind of people who have the money to shell out to buy your records and go to your shows and everything. So I think it could make sense for him to just really stick with his sound and just gravitate towards that just core audience. And let's keep it consistent. One of the things about Mitch is that he doesn't necessarily conform to the sounds that are out now. He may kind of give you dabbles and pieces of it, but he really exists in his own lane. Like, let's listen to this beat, son.
Trying to turn a boy into a statue. Stand alone by choice, I never had to. And had to dress like JLS in a rap group. DDT, from the back roads, PDC. Go on like a goon, but it's PVC. I'm the oil like CBT, this game is just me and me. I was home.
Oh, I'm the oil. Okay, cool. It's all like cannabis oil. Okay.
But it's PVC. I'm the oil like CBT, this game is just me and me. I was home alone like DBE. Nameless and brainless, the famous and dangerous. I'm too bait getting clapped by my neighbors. I seen the geezers kicking it with the other ones leaving letters in the station. Greedy guy, catch me in Wingstop or TGI. I spar up with my beady eyes. They patronize when I was shooting in the gym like Valentine. Didn't get my flowers like Valentine. Free poet, free Palestine. Bro, did it so divine. Champion boy like alkaline. I was confined, fell in love with buying before I spat a rhyme. Way before I signed on a dotted line. Man,
I fell in love with buying before I spat a line. Rotted. I'm not even Jamaican, son. But rotted. Cheese on bread. I'm not even Bayesian either.
I seen the geezers kicking it with the other ones leaving letters in the station. Greedy guy, catch me in Wingstop or TGI. I spar up with my beady eyes. They patronize when I was shooting in the gym like Valentine. Didn't get my flowers like Valentine. Free poet, free Palestine. Bro, did it so divine. Champion boy like alkaline. I was confined, fell in love with buying before I spat a rhyme. Way before I signed on a dotted line. Mad about stars before mad.
Again, I'm sorry, I paused it just to go right back to that same part. Whatever, it's a reaction video, deal with it. The fact that he said, I fell in love with buying before I spat a line. He said something about before I wrote on the dotted line. So again, he's giving you this whole sequence about his life before making music, what he was doing beforehand. But he gave you several, what could be one-off punchlines, but put them together to kind of paint a more holistic picture with that whole thought.
In love with buying before I spat a rap buying. Champion boy like alkaline. I was confined, fell in love with buying before I spat a rhyme. Way before I signed on a dotted line. Mad about stars before mad about bars. And they know I got talent, why they mad about ours. Mad about stars before mad about bars. They know I got talent, why they mad about ours. These rappers like girls should be mad about bras. If I do get my flowers, look mad in that vase. The man them want drums, you can keep the guitars. This ain't 50-50, they'll let it sing like Lamar. I was locked in.
Again, it's the way that he arranges the punchlines, son. I'm glad that I finally found a way to put it into words as to why there's certain kinds of artists that I gravitate towards so much more than others. It's just that extra bit of effort with the pen. And it builds a bit of suspense. Like, why are you saying that? And then they immediately give you the actual punchline. Like, that's one of the things that's just so dope.
Stars before mad about bars. And they know I got talent, why they mad about
mad
ours.
About stars.
Mad about stars before mad about bars. They know I got talent, why they mad about ours. These rappers like girls should be mad about bras. If I do get my flowers, look mad in that vase. The man them want drums, you can keep the guitars. This ain't 50-50, they'll let it sing like Lamar. I was locked in a jar to a sports car. It's 1 mile away, bro, it's not very far. I don't need to go far. If it's smoke, I'm cigar. It's bizarre, do it raw, do do it raw. He hit the crossbar, all he gonna so sharp. Me and bros.
Oh, he said do it raw. Smoke my cigar. He said do it raw? Like raw papers?
By the way, bro, it's not very far. I don't need to go far. If it's smoke, I'm cigar. It's bizarre, it's bizarre. Do it raw, do it raw. He hit the crossbar, all he gonna so sharp. Me and bro stick together, Harold and Kumar. They say Mitch, you are one. Yeah, I take it too far. I'm a storm on the car. If it's calm, then it's calm. You lying out your lips, man, you need lip balm. And his jail guys ain't causing.
Listen to this beat, the string. There's so much going on in this. You're getting like this desperado, Wild West kind of sound. You're getting this ominous kind of like almost drill-like kind of sound in the background. You're getting the bounce, like the trap kind of bounce. You're getting so many different things in one instrumental.
Raw, do it raw. He hit the crossbar, all he gonna so sharp. Me and bro stick together, Harold and Kumar. I say Mitch, you are one. Yeah, I take it too far. I'm a storm on the car. If it's calm, then it's calm. You lying out your lips, man, you need lip balm. And his jail guys ain't caused me any harm. Yeah, you hard rap about how your boy got this arm. Keep the back door closed. We're born in a barn. In a basement with Sean, listening to popcorn. They rap about Johns, but they never popcorn. Before all the drums, I'm a black boy with charm. And if the school bell I ring.
And I wanted to say earlier, I wanted to give a little bit more time before I paused again. That's one of the things I like about artists like Mitch too. Like artists who are from like that like modern drill era, they have a way of arranging their lines such that you kind of almost already know what the punchline is going to be before you hear it, but you still can't help but be gassed when you actually hear it. I think that's especially something from grime. Like that's one of the things that I love. Like the fact that I actually anticipate the line but still be happy.
Can he ring the alarm? And I don't want flowers.
Put this back low.
How your boy got this arm? Keep the back door closed. We're born in a barn. In a basement with Sean, listening to popcorn. They rap about Johns, but they never popcorn. Before all the drums, I'm a black boy with charm. And if the school bell I ring, can he ring the alarm? And I don't want flowers if it came from a farm. You ain't reading the Psalms like you ain't reading my palm. From a place called Birmingham, it's like Vietnam. Try speech to your mom, cause it sing like a dawn.
Listen to this beat.
Is this how you're moving, Jackson?
Is this how you're moving? I can't wait for this tape. So let's first of all listen to Mitch's last tape.
Okay, here we go.
That joint is mud. Listen to 24 if you haven't already. One of the best songs I've ever heard to come out of the UK. But listen, man, there isn't even much to say about this. I said everything during the reaction. Mitch is cold. Go give all his projects a listen. Play this one back if you haven't listened to it enough times. I'm sure there's a couple things I missed in there. This one is a perfect testament as to exactly why Mitch is one of my favorite UK artists. Whatever. Hang tight for some more reactions. I'll do more of this coming up. Until next time. Peace.